Good morning, Frederick. Rise and shine.
Hi, I'm Dani Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
With a big smile, she brightens up your day. Fills up your day.
Hi, this is Kristen Wojan from Maryland Double Deckers, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, September 18th. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. Oh, my goodness. Very dark outside. It is rainy. I guess it has to happen. We're getting into that time of year. I'm so sorry for the Frederick Fair, though. Little sprinkly last evening for carload night, but hopefully you were able to get out to the fair and enjoy. And today's a big day at the fair. Going to celebrate Bob Miller, and Chris and I will talk about that later. But let's give you a little rundown of the show today. Of course, Chris Michaels will join us from WFMDs Morning News Express to get your local news, weather, and sports. Also going to talk about, of course, what's happening in Frederick. There's always something good happening. We're going to go over the calendar for the rest of this week and this weekend, plus some dates you're going to want to keep on your calendar. Keep in mind because they're coming up soon. Today, I interview Gary Bennett. I put Gare Bennett. It's Gary Bennett. My typo this morning. Canines on the Creek. We're going to be talking about that. If you've got a four-legged friend, you can enter them. And you know what? Did you know you could go to Frederick County Animal Control and borrow a dog for a day? I should have thought about this sooner. What a great way to take a dog out to enjoy a day on Carroll Creek. Canines on the Creek. You get to help the FSK Lions Club. You get to help a local shelter pup get out of the shelter for the day. Oh my gosh, this is a great idea. I'm really going to push it. That we can get as many of the dogs out of the shelter to Canines on the Creek as possible. I think we can do it. Also, I have a very touching story, an interview with Edwin Endara and Nicole Endara, father and daughter. And they are here to talk about Edwin's need to find a kidney. If you can, and you want to donate, you can save a life. And we're going to talk about that this morning as well. So there you go. That's what's happening today. And of course, we got our total for Christmas Cash for Kids. That is the merch sold, Good Morning Frederick merch that is sold at the shop, 401 North Market Street. The home of everything Frederick is open Thursdays to Sundays. When you purchase your merch from the shop for Good Morning Frederick, I donate the proceeds to Christmas Cash for Kids right now through December. So far, August, there was $88 put in the coffers for Christmas Cash for Kids. And we'll see how we do at the end of this month for September and so on. I've just ordered, oh my gosh, you guys are going to love the winter long sleeve t-shirts that were designed by Hannah at Special Tees. I've got some fleece coming in, and we've got some adorable Christmas ornaments. So if you want to send somebody a gift with Frederick on it, oh my God, you're going to love these. They're an ugly sweater Christmas ornament. They are so adorable. And I've also got a couple beanies that I've just ordered, just regular kind of knit caps with Good Morning Frederick embroidered on them as well. So I'll have all of that available at the Good Morning, at the home of everything Frederick. Coming up very soon, we'll have a lot of long sleeves, but I still have some of these. We got the short sleeve V-necks and crew necks, and in this color and in gray. I've got a few large and extra large of the OG light gray t-shirts and a few tank tops, I think, left as well. Of course, we've also got the tumblers, the stickers, and the magnets. So if you just want a magnet, $5, stickers, $3. Please come in and get one. And of course, all the proceeds benefit Christmas Cash for Kids, which we love. I can't wait to get involved with that more this year. And it's going to be great. All right. Subscribe to YouTube. We are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully we'll get there by the end of this month. Did you know we have over 1,000 videos posted on our YouTube channel? This is all since April 1st. You know, and I not only post the full 1-hour shows from every day, but each segment is also posted separately. So if you saw an interview with someone that you thought, oh my gosh, I got to get back and find it, you don't have to go through the 1-hour show and try to figure out what day I interviewed them and scroll through and all that stuff. If you simply go to our YouTube channel and underneath where it says Everything Frederick Live, there is a search bar, not the one at the top of the page, but the one in the middle of the page. If you search there, it's just searching our channel and you can find an interview that you may have liked. All right. Please ask a friend or two to subscribe. That's all we need to do to get to our 1,000 subscribers. And we need that. YouTube only likes people who have over 1,000 subscribers. And of course, they also love a lot of likes and comments and shares and all that good stuff as well. So that is the thing that you can do. When people ask, what can we do to help you? Sharing, commenting. I know it sounds mundane. I know it sounds contrite, but it is not. It is imperative to show engagement is contrite a word or is it just trite? I'm going to have to look that up now. I said it and now I'm not quite so sure. But anyway, I know you guys will tell me. Anyway, if you're wondering what this show is about, maybe you're new here. Maybe you've just been scrolling and this popped up. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick. This show is all about you and our great county. And we do have a great county. It kind of reminds you of all the awesome things that make this county great. So it's about the people, the community, and what is happening in Frederick. All right, don't forget about the podcast. We've got that too. You can listen in the car, on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, and other platforms. Also, in starting this show in April, one of the big passions, my passion projects, is to give back as much as possible, as much as I can humanly do, not only on my own, but with your help. We like to give back. So, of course, the merch proceeds are going to Christmas Cash for Kids. However, we are also right now through the end of the month donating to Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Sleep in Heavenly Peace builds beds for kids, so no kid in Frederick County sleeps on the floor. They had a huge bed build this past Saturday. I have to catch up with them and find out how they did. They had 30 applications to fulfill. And the more we donate in bedding, and that is twin-sized sheet sets and comforters, blankets, pillows, and all that good stuff, the less they have to spend of what has been donated on that part, and they can spend it on the wood and stuff to build the beds. Okay, so that is what it's all about. Each bed costs about $250 total, from the wood to the mattress to the bedding. So if we can donate the bedding, that allows them more money to buy more mattresses and more wood. All right. Now, I've got my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle on screen. You should be able to scan directly from on screen. If you cannot, just let me know. I'm happy to send you the details. I am on all of those. I want to thank Chris Michaels, donated, gave me some cash while I was at the fairgrounds yesterday. Mama Cone and I are going to do some shopping. I found some great deals at Boscov, some on clearance. I got some quilt sets. I think I got 4 or 5 of them, half price, which is great. I think there's some sheet sets on sale there as well. So I'm going to go back and grab some of them. So even $5, when you give me $5, I just need 2 of you to give me $5. I can buy a sheet set. And, 2 or 3 of you can help get me a comforter. And then I'm going to go back and get some pillows. And of course, I always top up from my own money because that is what we're here for. And I want to make sure we're able to give those kids a comfortable place to sleep each night. All right, let's get this show started and then we'll move right along. great thank you to our show sponsor, We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts make the moving process easier. We Help You Move is veteran owned and a great supporter of this community. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, let's get going. Chris Michaels is here. Let's get that started. Well, good morning.
You know what? Let me say this. Let me start off by saying, at the start of this, my picture should have been removed and Bob's picture should have been there. So we have two of Bob because it's Bob Day.
It is Bob Day. I know. I should be wearing like the Bob. I should hold up that little lollipop stick with his face on it. I should have gotten that taken care of today.
Well, what I should have done is we actually have a coffee cup here with Bob's picture on it. And I'm proud to say I drink out of Bob every morning. So there you go. You could drink out of Bob too.
Oh, wait. He slipped me one of these when I was at the fair.
Of course he did. Well, there you go.
So I do. I've got the Rise and Shine with Bob Miller.
So there you go.
But you're not on this. What happened?
Well, that was before. I mean, Bob's been with this company for 60 years now, so I probably wasn't even born when that was made. You know, Bob started in 1936 with this station. So
of course he did, and it is Bob Miller Day, and there's a big celebration happening at the fairgrounds today. So let's first tell everybody what is happening. What's the plan?
So what we got going on is, again, I always joke around with Bob and break his balls on air, but today is Bob Day. We're celebrating. Bob has been with WFMD for 30 years, Dani. Now, you're a radio person like myself. You know, in radio, you'll have salespeople that's been around for 30 years, news people, but for on-air personalities like us,
never happens.
It is unheard of. 30 years. He's been the voice of Frederick County, the morning mayor. So we're going to be live on air from 10 to noon, celebrating Bob Miller Day. We got some special guests that are coming. Just in case Bob's watching now, I'm not going to say because it's a surprise. We got some great surprises, including what we dub the Queen of Frederick County, Dani Gurry, who's going to be stopping by.
I will be there. As soon as the stream is over, I'm hopping in the car and I'm heading straight over to the fairgrounds. Now, where is everything happening today? Do you know?
So it's going to be over at the grandstand. It's going to be kind of up where the people sit under a roof in case it rains. It's either section 2 or section 4, but you'll see us up there. You'll see the radio equipment. You'll hear my loud, obnoxious voice, so just follow my voice.
Well, I am bringing my equipment as well. I intend to get a one-on-one with Bob while we're there today some point. And I need to get you. I need to do an interview with you as well. So we're going to try to grab some of that today.
Yeah, we'll do that. But again, we're focusing on Bob today. So and you've known Bob, Dani, for a long time. Okay,
yes, I have.
Even much longer than I have. So you know how wonderful a person he is, and I'm thankful to him for helping me in this format. Talk radio is not something I was used to, as you well know.
Yeah.
But he taught me, and I'm thankful for him. So we're looking forward to that from 10 to noon today. So come on down. The public's invited.
Yes, well, we invite everybody to come join us at the Frederick Fairgrounds today to celebrate Bob Miller. It is a huge accomplishment to stay on a station for 30 years.
Amazing.
And we're so proud to call him a friend and be able to listen to him each morning.
So anyway, with that being said, man, I hate to get to talking about the division of solid waste after talking about Bob Miller Day, but I have no choice. I'm going to lead off with this story today. I'm sorry, Bob, but there is a new director of the Frederick County Division of Solid Waste and Recycling. His name is Lee Zimmerman. He was appointed to the post by County Executive Jessica Fitzwater. The appointment was confirmed on Tuesday by the County Council. Zimmerman served as a deputy director of the division from June 2022 until June of 2024. Wow, exactly 2 years, when he took over as acting director following the retirement of Phil Harris. Now, real quickly, for the those who aren't from New York, the people who work for the sanitation department, the garbage collectors in New York City, they bank. They make a ridiculous amount of money up there, and not to mention the pensions they get when they retire. So, yeah. A stiff sentence was handed down on Tuesday to a Frederick man for setting his ex-girlfriend's house on fire. That's a no-no. State Attorney's Office says Brian Alton Bowie, 49, was sentenced to 30 years in prison for first-degree arson. That's a stiff sentence. He was also, which is good, he was also given a concurrent life sentence for violating his probation. Prosecutors say the arson was a violation of Bowie's probation related to first-degree murder conviction in 1992. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah. And one more news story. The Frederick County Sheriff's Office says the individual who entered Urbana High School on Tuesday has been located. He was taken into a local hospital for an evaluation and is expected to face criminal charges at around 11 a.m. The suspect entered Urbana High School through an exterior door. A school staff member saw him and escorted him out of the building. As he was closing the door, the school employee was assaulted by the suspect. He then left school campus. Now, you want to talk about scary. Anybody who's going to assault an innocent person in a school system where your kids could be, that is scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he would have gotten in through an exterior door unless somebody opened it for him. That's weird.
Yeah, or sometimes with these doors too, when you close them and you don't actually slam them shut, a lot of times they stay open. There might be some kind of spring or something. I don't know if that's the case in this story, but that's a lot of times that's what could happen. But luckily he was found. Take a look at weather on Bob Day, Dani. It's rain. Showers early, then cloudy in the afternoon, high of 74. Tonight, cloudy with showers, low of 63. But again, today, if you come on out to the grandstand, we'll be under a covered area. So
it's always sunny on Bob Day. Always sunny.
There you go. I love it. You are correct. And then taking a look at tomorrow, showers in the morning, then cloudy in the afternoon, high around 80. And then tomorrow night, low of 58, partly cloudy sky. So kind of looking at the weather for tomorrow. If you want to enjoy the fair, you might want to go a little later on, maybe in the afternoon. It looks like most of the rain will be early. I hate the fact that it's, what drives me crazy, Dani, is we had a drought for so long here in Frederick. Now all of a sudden, fair week's here. Bada bing, bada boom. The good Lord says, let it rain upon Frederick.
I know. It's so disappointing, and I know for the fair as well. I was at the governor's luncheon yesterday. The governor wasn't actually there. A lot of the board members from the fair and some dignitaries from Frederick, but they were having a tremendous record-breaking week, with Friday and even Saturday and Sunday being so nice. And now, I don't know. It's sad, but
we still have fun. We still have fun.
Yes.
So I got to roll out of here, Dani, because like a little kid, I'm going to the fair.
Yay. Well, you have a great time today. I'll see you this morning as soon as we're done. And I think this is great. It's going to be a fun morning.
Have a great show, my friend. And I'll see you later on.
All right. See ya. All right. Want to thank Chris for joining us today on Bob Day. We love that so much. 30 years on the air on one station is a virtual. That is unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. All right, let's talk about some giveaways that we got for you. Oh, I'd love to give you these $5 gift cards to the station. It is the new coffee shop at the corner of 7th and Bentz Streets. You want to try their coffee? You can do it for free with the $5 gift card. I'd love to give you some free coffee. We got 10 of them to give away. So go ahead and text station to 888-465-2944. That's 888-465-2944. I'd love to give that to you right now. I've also got those Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. Each scratch-off has the potential for you to win $1,000. You can text to win those every Friday. We give a winner Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. And then, of course, we've got that Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket, which is good through June of 2025. 888-465-2944 is the number you can text. You're going to want to text those highlighted words or anything at all. You can just text, "Good morning, Dani. Have a wonderful day." And I would text you back. I will, and the same to you. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Gary Bennett to talk about Canines on the Creek. We're also going to hear from Edwin and Nicole about Edwin's need for a kidney. And all of that is coming up just after this.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shattered family beyond compare.
Oh, yes. Love that. And don't forget to use that code GMF if you go to Tree Trekkers for Trek or Treat. We are one of the sponsors of that event. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk more about that as we near October and those fun dates. Now let's talk about what is happening right now in Frederick. Yes, this portion of Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue. They are family-owned barbecue food truck and a catering company. They cook in small batches to ensure the food is as fresh as it can be. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com. That's I-N, the number 1, the number 0, S-E barbecue, BBQ.com. You can satisfy your meat tooth when you find them there. And if you've got an event coming up, maybe a company party, maybe a holiday party, you're getting ready for the holidays and planning that, reach out to Rob and Robin at Intense Barbecue now, because not only do they do some really cool barbecue, they can do a whole barbecue nacho kind of setup, which is amazing. Everybody can put whatever the toppings that they want on there, which is a very cool idea. But they also do things not related to barbecue, like filet mignon and seafood, and they do crab imperial. I mean, amazing. So they do it all. IntenseBarbecue.com. All right. When you need to know what is happening in Frederick, you got to go to the best calendar that is around, and that is the Everything Frederick calendar. And you can find it at promocircus.com. You're going to click on Everything Frederick Live, and the drop down right there is the calendar of events. Now, when you get to the calendar of events, it's a little overwhelming to see all of the events happening each day. You can see in general, we got 40 or more events every single day. If you click on the agenda view, however, you're going to see an hour by hour start, whatever the start time is for each one of those events. You're going to see it in order on the calendar, which makes great. It's so easy. If you've got someone coming in from out of town, even for just a few hours, you can at least see all the events that are starting within the time that they're here. Or maybe you want somebody to go out and entertain themselves while you're at work. Well, you can fill their entire day, I'm telling you, with some of the great stuff happening. For instance, these 3 events here that you can see are installations at the Delaplane Arts Center. So you can see we've got this Contemporary Innovations. We've got the Jim Roberts gallery display. We've got, I think is it Michelle Demanche, I guess, the Yellow King, also on display at the Delaplane. And we've got the Studio Art Quilters Associates, which are currently on display as well. If you haven't been to the Delaplane Arts Center, let me just tell you, it is great. They have several little galleries. They do a lot of instruction there as well. Great place to check out if you love some of the art here in Frederick. All right, today is Wednesday. Today you can head over to Crestwood Middle School if your kids love basketball and they want to attend a skills session. They can do that with the Flying Cows 5 to 6 p.m. tonight or 6 to 7 p.m. tonight at Crestwood Middle School. There is a link in that calendar event so that you can register, or you can just reach out. Go to goflyingcows.com for more information about that. I have on the calendar that tomorrow is the FCPS midterm, which means they get out 2 hours early tomorrow. So just a reminder there that your kids will be home earlier than normal. The fair will be open again tomorrow. We've only got a few days left. You've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That is it for the Frederick Fair this year, the 162nd Frederick Fair. And there's a lot of fun still to be had if you haven't been to the fair yet. How about free Pilates on the creek? Well, tomorrow morning, I'm not sure. Chris said the weather might move out later in the day, so you'll have to check and see whether that is happening. I certainly hope that the weather clears in time for Alive at 5. It is one of the last. We have 3 more. We have this Thursday, the 26th, and then the 3rd. It wraps up the season for Alive at 5. So if you haven't been this year yet, you're going to want to put it on the calendar and make sure you get out there. There is also tomorrow the Frederick County public meeting about the data center is happening at the Frederick County building, which is on Himes Avenue. It starts at 6 o'clock. That is the zoning meeting to talk about the data centers that are proposed to move to Frederick. So if you have an interest in hearing the sides of that, or you have an opinion that you'd like to express, that is happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Frederick County building on Himes Avenue. On Friday, we have the Kids Consignment Sale, FCPOM. Again, I did not update that. I meant to. The VIP entry is just from 6:30 to 7. That is the VIP entry. I need to take off the VIP entry. The regular general shopping, 7 to 9 p.m. in Walkersville at the Walkersville Carnival Ground. There's children's clothing and toys, great gift ideas as well. That is happening this week. On the 21st, you've got the Love for Laughlin Hockey Championship Gala. Okay, that is happening at the Attaboy Barrel House. If you've ever wanted to support a local organization, a nonprofit, and not get all dressed up fancy, but do what you would typically do on a Saturday night, which might be have a couple of drinks, enjoy some good barbecue from Mission Barbecue, and in the end, you are helping out a local organization. Well, this event is for you, 6 to 9 p.m. It is 21 and up only, and there's going to be a lot of fun stuff. You're going to be able to have a hockey shootout with the women's Hood College women's ice hockey team. Members of the team will be there to do a shootout with you. There will also be an opportunity for you to win the Stanley Cup if you donate the most throughout the evening. As the evening goes, the person who's donated the most holds the cup, and the one who is the last holding the Stanley Cup wins it. That's going to be a lot of fun. That is on Saturday, 6 to 9 p.m. At Attaboy Barrel House, which is an awesome, awesome place to go if you've not been there. And then Sunday, of course, a game day at Benstown. Game day at Benstown is a great place to watch the NFL. They have 13 TVs. If you want to start with brunch. They have some live music during brunch. Then the live music finishes. The NFL starts. and you can watch the game. I'll tell you the best deals are the $15 domestic buckets. You get 5 beers. You can mix and match for $15. And the wings are unbelievable. So good. You will like them. You get half dozen for $10. Or you can get that slider plate to share with your friends. If you're going with a large group, you're going to love that there too. Let's see. All right. So those are the events coming up through Monday. I want you to mark your calendar for January. September 28th, the Festival of Flight at the Frederick Airport. That is going to be a great event. It starts at 9 a.m., goes to 4 p.m. There will be a remote control aircraft demonstration from 10 to 10:45. And then Trooper 3, which is the helicopter, the Maryland State Police helicopter, Trooper 3 will do a demo from 1 to 1:45. There'll be a bunch of static aircraft displays as well. Lots of fun and very interactive. If you've not been out to the Frederick Airport or taking your kids, maybe your kids enjoy that. I'm going to be taking my dad. Bunky Paul will be heading over to, he loves that sort of stuff. So I'm going to take him over there on Saturday, the 28th in the morning. We'll check that out. And then mark your calendar. October 5th is the Key City Foundation Oktoberfest 5K. And November 2nd is Second Chances Road Rally, which is a visual scavenger hunt. Tons of fun for the kids. You're in the car for most of it. You're driving around Frederick County looking for, reading clues and trying to figure out the answers. A lot of fun. If you've never done that with your family, I implore you, this will be the year to do it. Plus, you're helping an amazing organization in Second Chances Garage. All right, if you have an event you want to include it on the calendar, email it to me, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com, or you can text me or email me, whatever you want to do, message me through social media as well. All right, let's see who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm. Shannon and her team strive to create an environment where you're seen, heard, and valued. If you've got pain and you haven't been able to find a way to relieve it, or maybe you're really stressed, reach out to Shannon at the Healing Storm. They've got massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and they have a whole healing journey program. Go to thehealingstorm.com for details, and you can schedule an appointment right online. The Healing Storm, a place to unwind and recharge through alternative healing. All right, Gary Bennett was in Ocean City with his wife. When he saw an event he said he had to bring back to Frederick. Get your doggies ready. It's Canines on the Creek, and it's coming up very soon. Here's Gary Bennett. Back with Gary Bennett. He might look familiar because he is on the board of advocates for homeless families. However, we are here right now to talk about something else you got. Are you retired?
I am retired.
So is this are these the two organizations that you spend most of your time on?
Mostly. I'm also a board member, a council member for the Affordable Housing Council. And that's an appointed position here in Frederick.
Very nice.
Yeah, keeps me busy.
Very involved. I like it.
Well,
we
try.
like that very much. But today we're talking about the FSK Lions Club. And it's interesting because I used to play baseball back in the day for the Lions Club in Yellow Springs, but it no longer exists.
Okay.
So why don't we first educate people about what the Lions Club is?
Sure. So the Lions Club has been around for 100 years now.
That's about when I was a kid playing baseball.
That's right, yeah. So it's part of Lions Club International, and you probably know, if you're watching this, that there are just thousands and thousands of Lions Clubs all over the world. Almost every town of any size has one. Frederick has 3, but Frederick County has a total of 11.
Holy cow!
I mean, there's one in Brunswick, there's one in Walkersville, Middletown, Myersville, Emmitsburg, Thurmont. There's one just about in every town around. And we're a service organization, so our sole reason for existence is to do good things in the community, and that's what we try to do.
Wow, okay. So do you focus on anything in particular with what you're giving back to, or organizations just reach out and say, hey, we need some help?
Well, Lions clubs, I guess, are mostly known for helping the blind.
Right.
That was one of the reasons.
I remember you used to donate your
Yeah.
glasses to the
Yeah,
Lions Club.
we still do. We have collection boxes all over the county, and we do collect used eyeglasses. So if you have eyeglasses you don't use anymore, please take them to your local Walmart, or just about any eye doctor has a box there for the Lions Club. We'll take them, we'll refurbish them, we'll clean them up, and we'll send them. We don't refurbish them, I'm sorry. We send them to a place that will refurbish them, and then we arrange to send them to people in need who need eyeglasses.
Oh, that's
so that's
great.
one thing we do, but every Lions Club decides what they want to do in the community. So for us, our Lions Club is the FSK Lions Club, Francis Scott Key Lions Club, and we decided we wanted to do things like Canines on the Creek, a dog-oriented event for the whole community. We also do medical equipment lending for people in need.
Okay.
So medical equipment is very expensive, as you know, so we lend it quite like a library. We take donations and we lend them out to people. But we sponsor Little League teams. We,
Yes, you do.
We go to the food bank, and we go to the community table and serve dinner many times a year. Donate food to the food bank. Those are some of the major things we do.
So how many members do you guys have?
Well,
just your club?
Just the FSK club. We're small. We have about 20 members.
Okay.
But most clubs are small.
Yeah.
Anywhere from 20 to 50 members.
Okay, and if do you have a location, or where do you meet and do things like that if somebody's interested in maybe joining?
Yeah, we meet at the Elks Club on Willowdale Drive
Okay.
the second and fourth Tuesday of every month. It's at 6 p.m. We have dinner first, then we meet. You can go to our website, fsklions.org, if you'd like to come. We'd love to have you. Just look for the link to the membership director. Email that person, and they'll arrange for you to come and have free dinner and listen to one of our meetings.
Well, that's worth the free dinner. Better than a timeshare or something like
right.
that. All right, so you guys have this event coming up, Canines on the Creek. I've definitely heard of it.
Yep.
It is Saturday, October 26th, right on Carroll Creek. So tell me, first of all, how did this event come about?
Well, to tell you the truth, we were in Ocean City, my wife and I, many, many years ago, and it was around Halloween, and we saw a doggy parade on the boardwalk. And I thought, boy, wouldn't this make a great fundraiser, especially since we care about blind people, and we help sponsor an organization called Leader Dogs for the Blind.
Okay.
Also known as Seeing Eye Dogs. You may know them as Seeing Eye Dogs.
Yeah.
But we help raise, train. We don't do it ourselves, but we provide money to the organization that raises and trains leader dogs and provides them to blind people. So I thought, it's just a perfect tie-in. Why don't we bring this to Frederick, see if we can do a doggy parade on Carroll Creek. It's almost as good as the Ocean City Boardwalk. And get owners of the dogs to pay to participate, get sponsors, get exhibitors, and make it just a fun day. And that's what's happened. This is our fifth one now, and it's become a really good fundraiser for us and for Leader Dogs for the Blind. And it's just loads of fun. If you haven't been there yet, I highly recommend it.
Yes, okay, so right down at the amphitheater area, Carroll Creek, 2 to 5 p.m. It's $25 to enter your dog. You're going to want to put them in costume, and then you guys parade around Carroll Creek?
We parade around Carroll Creek as far as we need to. Last year we had 80 dogs. So
wow.
Yeah, so we went from Market Street down to Carroll Avenue, I believe it is, back and forth on both sides of the creek. So it was a nice parade. And if you want to be a spectator, that's free.
Yeah.
You can sit in the amphitheater, or you can sit anywhere along Carroll Creek and see the dogs pass by you. It's loads of fun, and we have some special judges this year. We do give out prizes. It is a costume contest.
Oh, very nice.
But, you know, our prizes aren't life-changing, so we make sure that everybody understands that. They're not fighting for the prizes. But we have judges, and this year we're proud to say that we have the Chief of Police here in Frederick, Mr. Jason Lando will be one of the judges. The Director of our Animal Control, David Luckenbaugh, will be a judge. And then one of our line executives, Martin Benura, will be a judge. Will be our three judges.
Oh, good. So if you're upset at anyone, those are the three, not Gary. Don't be upset at Gary if you don't win.
With Chief of Police Lando here, we don't expect any trouble.
Right. No trouble at all. All right, so register your dog. You can go to fsklions.org/canines. Yeah. Register your pup, get them dressed up, support the Lions Club, who support Leader Dogs for the Blind. That's where the proceeds will go. It's October 26th at Carroll Creek Linear Park at the amphitheater, 2 to 5 p.m. I'm going to come down. We're going to make sure this gets some coverage. so that we can have even bigger and better. We want to beat the 80 dogs
That's right.
that you had last year.
I think we can do that.
I think we can do it. You guys think we can get 100 dogs? I think we might be able to. So we're going to reach out to some organizations and make sure they know that this is happening. FSK Lions Club, Gary Bennett, we want to thank you for all the countless volunteer hours and being so involved. It really does make this community better.
Well, thank you, Dani. I appreciate that very much. It just keeps me busy, and it's what all recent retirees should do, as long as you can.
Yeah,
try
absolutely.
to give back as much as you can.
Absolutely. All right. We thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, yes. Want to thank Gary Bennett for that. I've got a goal. I'd love to get them to 100 dogs. That's just 20 more than they had last year. And I would love for a majority of those 20 to come from the Frederick County Animal Control. Borrow a dog for a day. I'm going to talk with Bethany and Sean to see if they have 20 dogs that are great with other dogs, that'll put a costume on. And if I can get 20 volunteers to borrow the dog from 2 to 5 and come down to Carroll Creek and help Canines on the Creek. Everybody wins. The dogs get out of the shelter for the day. I will buy all the pup cups. If you pay your $20, $25 to enter your the shelter borrowed dog for the day, I'll buy pup cups. I'll get them some treats. We will do a whole photo session. We'll have a video. I'll cover it for the show. I think that is an awesome way to check a bunch of boxes here in Frederick. I think we can do it. How about you? Yeah? You think so? All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Edwin and Nicole. We're going to talk about Edwin's story and his journey in needing a new kidney. And he is asking for your help to spread the word. That is coming up right after this.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Yes. If you've got any pain, you got to talk to them. All right. A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business. They are right here in Frederick. You've probably seen Sandra in that pickup truck branded with A&S Construction. They specialize in roofing and siding and windows, patios, and decks. They will also take care of your gutters. Now, no shade on those national chains that do the gutter things for you. I will say this, A&S Construction, A, they're local. B, it was affordable. C, they came out and fixed our gutters within a week. So we had a clogged gutter. Was on the second story. My husband was like, oh, do you think somebody's got a ladder I can borrow? And I'm like, no, we're not going that route. We're going to call Sandra at A&S Construction and have them come over and take care of it. Because, not only borrowing the ladder, but the potential in the falling and not doing what needs to happen. So they came out. They did see that the gutters were clogged. They fixed the clog. They installed this mesh on all of our gutters. Simple, easy, done, and affordable. So contact A&S Construction at ansconstruction.net, or you can call them 301-703-2157. When you give her a call, no matter the work that you need, just let her know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. And if you're going to do any roof or siding replacement, you're going to get $750 off of that job. Or you can get $50 off any roof repairs when you let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. which is excellent. Love it.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Ah, yes. We love Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. I'll have to tell you all about it. Just picked up my Nissan Murano. Actually, it was my son's. They fixed it up. Rides perfectly. Edwin has been in Frederick for more than 30 years. He's raised his kids here. 5 years ago, he wasn't feeling too well, went to the doctors, and got a life-changing diagnosis. He and his daughter, Nicole, are here to tell their story and to ask for your help. Here is Edwin and Nicole. We're at the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. I am with Nicole and her father, Edwin. Welcome. I know this is not under the greatest of circumstance that we are visiting, but hopefully we can at least help to raise some awareness. Tell us a little bit why you reached out to me.
Okay, so I reached out to you because I had previously been posting on, Everything Frederick on Instagram to kind of raise awareness at the situation that we have, currently going on, which is my dad is currently suffering from ESRD, which is end-stage renal disease, which is a type of kidney failure.
Yeah.
So I've unfortunately cannot help him myself due to medical reasons. But have been trying to find a live donor to be able to assist him.
Yeah, and you guys were just telling me the reason